Lisa Kudrow has been putting a smile on our faces since the airing of the first episode of Friends. Her character Phoebe Buffay was unlucky in love for a long time and didn't have a serious boyfriend for the majority of her life until she met Mike Hannigan, who she married. However, we couldn't imagine how fulfilled and joyful she was with her off-screen romance. Lisa's marriage is real proof that fate has a weird way of putting people together, especially your significant other. Celebrating her 27th anniversary this year, let's trace back on how her romance started. The beginning of Lisa and Michel's love story is rather unconventional. It was in the 1980s when Lisa first saw Michel. The handsome French advertising executive was dating her French roommate at the time. Lisa had fallen for his charm, but kept it to herself, admiring him whenever he came around to meet his then girlfriend. According to the Daily Mail, Lisa's attraction to Michel was instant, and she said, "I was living with a French girl and he had just moved here, and they were dating when we first met. But I'm freakishly polite, so I saw him and went, well, he's the perfect man, and it's all ruined because now they're together and I can't make a play for him." Lisa then added, "I thought that it's not nice to flirt, but the minute I saw him, I went, well, that's it. There he is. I was so afraid anyone would see that I liked him, so when he'd come to pick her up, he'd say, 'Oh, hello, Lisa,' and I'd say, 'Hi,' and I'd go and leave the room and he thought I was a freak." Kudrow's roommate and Michel called it quits after some time, and Lisa stumbled upon her crush at a birthday party 6 years later. They were still friends then, but turned their friendship into a romance that has been shining ever since. The couple got married on May 27, 1995, and before tying the knot, they understood that they weren't promising to stay in love forever, but instead they were promising to work out whatever issues might crop up in their relationship down the line. "We're committed to our marriage working." It turns out that after you have a history, there's such a bond, and love takes another shape. But oh, I don't want to jinx it. I'm superstitious. Their wedding was held in Malibu, California, USA, in front of close family members and friends. Among the attendees were Lisa's fellow cast members of the sitcom Friends, like Matt LeBlanc, Jennifer Aniston, and Matthew Perry. The actress also shared in an interview that independence is key to a great marriage. She advised couples to stick to their independence, as she did with her husband. They respect each other's individuality, and they have their own goals and achievements, but they know they're on the same team. Michel and I respect each other's independence, and I don't mean that as a euphemism. I don't mean relationship-wise outside the marriage, clear? But I don't like to travel, so if he wants to go on a golf trip, he goes. I think people get in trouble when they assume they're supposed to be one unit, in sync about everything. Marriage is like being on a team. Each teammate is different, but you have the same goal, said the actress according to the Glamour magazine. And one of the hilarious moments, but also one more example of the freedom approach in the Kudrow Stern family, is Lisa's interview on Conan on TBS show in 2018. When Lisa was recalling their family vacation in the Caribbean, she mentioned that her husband went scuba diving, which she personally hates, and not just simple scuba diving but the night one, which made the host wonder, "You'll let him go night scuba diving?" Lisa's answer was the best. "Let him? What do you mean? I'm not his mommy. He's an adult." "Well, I guess your marriage works differently than mine," was the host's only remark. Their son Julian was born 3 years later. He was also in France while he was in his mother's belly, since Lisa was pregnant in the 4th season of the show. As a result of her pregnancy, the writers made Phoebe a surrogate mother to brother Frank and his wife Alice in the series. And even before Julian's arrival, the Friends cast found the cutest way to incorporate him into their pre-show ritual. The 6 of us would do a huddle backstage and just say, "All right, have a good show. Love you, love you, love you, love you," she shared with People in 2018. And when I was pregnant, then they would say, "Have a great show. Love you, love you, love you, little Julian." because we know it was a boy and that was his name. So sweet, they included my little fetus in the huddle. In May 2021, Julian graduated from the University of Southern California. The proud mom shared a rare photo with her son on Instagram at the big ceremony. She also celebrated his birthday that same month by posting a sweet photo tribute and revealing that they had a celebratory FaceTime call. Mitchell has made several red carpet appearances with his talented wife over the years, including the 67th Primetime Emmy Awards and the premieres of her films Happy Endings and The Opposite Sex. When it comes to her social media account, Lisa has not shared many pictures with her hubby, opting to keep their relationship rather private. In 2020, the couple had spent their 25th anniversary apart. It may sound weird, but it's true. And according to the spouses, it wasn't a big deal. In fact, they were both completely unbothered by it. As Kudrow shared with Jimmy Kimmel, the whole family had been quarantined in Florida, but that house needed work. And then it got to be hotter, as it does in the Palm Springs area. So it was too hot for me. That's when she and her son decided to return to their home in Los Angeles, while Stern stayed behind to supervise a renovation on their place in Florida, meaning he couldn't be with his wife on their anniversary. We are so used to not actually being able to be together on our anniversary. We were like, oh well, doesn't matter, I love you. Do you still love me? Yeah, great, we're good. She laughed, pointing to what truly matters in a relationship. Their marriage of 27 years has surely seen ups and downs, but their commitment to each other made it work. The iconic TV star and her husband are the kind of people you'd actually want advice from on your own friendships, love, and life in general. Don't forget to press that bell button and subscribe to our channel to always be in tune with some fresh celebrity news and scandals.